Nomadic Fanatic at Phoenix Raceway. The little man takes up a big spot. And Campervan Kevin has some health issues. All right, let's start out with Tater. Let's start with Tater. All right, so he was talking about going to NASCAR, and of course he did. And again, that's why he wanted to get that bus painted so quickly, because you can't drive a yellow bus around in Arizona, and he needed to get out there and go do his thing and travel. So he had to get the naughty bus painted. And as I said, he did get the little sticker that says naughty bus on the front. But he did make it to the NASCAR event in Phoenix, and he is by himself. Well, he's not totally by himself, because he is with the kitties. And as Tater says, it's a boys' week. It's just the male cats and him, and Tara stayed back while he took all the boy cats. So they are there, and Tater bought his little end cap. He got that the last time, and he likes the little end spot because he has all this extra room. And he used every single bit of it. I mean, the space next to him, yeah, it is a normal size spot. But Tater, he hugged the line. Those people ain't going to be able to use anything over on that side of the bus.
20 feet wide by 40-foot long sights. And I came up here, and I'm using it, guys. There's that line. There's that line all the way. So, because this is a road driveway. And then in the back, I haven't set anything up, by the way. I just got my flag poles underneath the tires, getting ready to put some flags up. In the back, I even took off the hitch ball. So I took this off because I didn't want to stick out into the other person's sight here. But I'm using all of it. And you never know, there might be another 40-foot bus or RV.
And if you see over there, out to the road, he's using every bit of that. He's got grills set up and everything, and he's using that entire thing out to the paved road part. And those poor folks beside him, yeah, they're he's hugged up right up to the line. So yeah, if they want to use a little bit of space on, yeah, Tater, it's all about Tater and what Tater can get and what Tater wants and what Tater can do.
You see that little check mark?
But yeah, speaking of the kitties too, the cat, I don't know which one, I don't care which one it is, Chunks or the other one, I don't even remember their names. Anyhow, yeah, the one, it's up on the dashboard. Yeah, not just roaming around, but yeah, just plunked down right there, standing up in front of him at the steering wheel and sticking his face. Yeah, and I don't understand it sometimes. I get people like their cats and their pets and everything, but to allow them to sit there on the dashboard right in front of you and, oh, well, you got to move there, buddy. That shit's ridiculous. And could you just imagine, and I know it sounds rough, but could you imagine him getting in some kind of little fender bender or an accident in that bus and just having cats flying that's a long space with a lot of big empty space for them cats to be flying all over the place. If he has to stop abruptly or gets into an accident, I don't know. Anyway, let's get off the cat thing. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. So here's what I thought was really amusing. It was to me anyway. Let me know what you think below. What do you think below about this? Tater has no problem spending $225 for a week of camping. He thinks that is just great.
It's cheap, guys. It's cheap. $225 for a week of camping out here. You can't beat that, right? So
yeah, you can't beat that. $225 for a week. You can't beat that with a stick. Oh, but except $180 for 7 months that he complains and bitches about. That, oh, if they raise it, $225 for a week. You can't beat it, folks. Come on, guys. $225 for a week. Compared to $180 for 7 months that he bitches about. And if they raise it, it's still going to be less than $225 for a week. I don't understand. Make it make sense to me. What do you think? $225 a week? Awesome. 180 for 7 months? Unheard of. All right, I want to talk about Campervan Kevin. Yeah, everyone knows I am not a big fan of Campervan Kevin at all. And the feelings are mutual. He does not like me either. But I will say he has some health issues. And I wish him well. I really do. I wish him well on this one because this is a tough one to deal with. Not that cancer wasn't. He got over that. But this one is just another blow. So let's see how he deals with this. And here, let's talk about it a little bit. So apparently Kevin says that he's had, since he was younger, this aortic aneurysm. Now, I have a friend who passed from an abdominal aortic aneurysm, actually, while I was a firefighter. And, not a good call to hear when you have to respond to that. But anyway, so if you don't know, if you have this, well, think of it this way. Think of it as an inner tube with a bubble in it. So, the air in there, and it makes the bubble go. And if you pump up more air, and the bubble gets bigger and bigger, and then if that bubble was to burst, all the air flies out. Well, it's kind of the same thing with your aorta. You have an aneurysm, which is a bubble, a thin wall in there, and there's a little space there, and that's the aneurysm. And if it were to burst, you will bleed out very, very quickly. And it just, everything goes out. It's your main, like Timmy would say, it's your main gizzard. Timmy! So he's talking about this. He had this for a while, but he went and got checked out, and they said that this thing got bigger from 4 centimeters, millimeter, whatever, however they measure it, micro, whatever. But anyway, and it has gotten bigger, this bubble, this weakness in the aorta. So Kevin went to see about it and talked to a heart doctor, and the guy said, well, we could put it off for a year, but you just never know. And Kevin said, well, I could put it off, but the thing is I have insurance now.
When? But currently, I have insurance. Who knows what's going to happen with insurance the next few years. Seeing how I had, cancer, I had to go on Obamacare.
And that's a good way to look at it. I mean, the way things are, the way things go, the way things in politics go, and, well, just the way things go in general with the healthcare systems, and especially the health insurance, you just never know. You just never know. You might still have insurance next year or the year after, but it might be totally unaffordable, totally out of your reach to even get it. Or if you do have to pay $200, $300, $400 a month, you still have to meet a $10,000 deductible and all that other shit. But anyway, so in my opinion, it is smart the way he said, I have insurance now, so you should get it now because next year, who the hell knows? Which is a sad state of affairs, but it is true. So, again, not a fan, but I do wish him well. It's a serious thing. Hopefully, I don't think it will, because after the cancer thing and everything, it still didn't humble him. He's still an arrogant prick. But one would hope that with this added addition, if he comes out unscathed and he gets the operation, it will fix it. They'll take care of it. It's just if you don't know or you let it go and it bursts, you don't have, my aorta burst. I better get to the hospital. No. Once it goes, poof, you're done. It's you don't have time to go anywhere. You bleed out very, very rapidly, very rapidly. Your abdominal cavity fills up with your blood and you're all distended. And it's not a pretty sight. It's not fun at all. So hopefully everything goes well. Usually I'm talking shit and everything, but I wish him well. I hope everything goes well. I hope he does take his own advice. And while he does have insurance, just go get it fixed. Go take care of it. I know it's open heart surgery and it's a long, drawn out process of recovery, but yeah, like he said, don't wait. Might not be able to afford it next year. So again, I wish him well. And Tater, hey, have fun at the races, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to go hang out with the weekend later today. So I shall see you when I see you. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. What do you think? You think Kevin should wait? You think he should do it now? What do you think? But whatever the fact is, whatever your opinion is you don't have to agree with me, because that's never the point here. What is the point?
This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
What we do here is go back.